Steeler Nation, known to keep a good vibe. Gang gang, only known to have a good time. City of champs, so you know we got the golden eye. 2-game win streak headed to the bye. Steeler Nation, known to keep a good vibe. Gang gang, only known to have a good time. City of champs, so you know we got the golden eye. 2-game win streak headed to the bye. Whether in the Burger Dubs out in Dublin, 2 bang, Steeler gang, Steeler Nation represent. Walking in your trap, we taking over it. Call it maniac. Hello? He said we running it. Bumping black and yellow, 6 a.m. on your block. 3-1 Steelers holding down the top spot. We won't hesitate to bring all of the towels out. Parlay hit, so you know I had to cash out. Cam Bull Rush, Watt shedding blocks. Herbert got a motor, and it won't stop. On God, AR flicking dots, gun it like an AR. CA3 catching dimes like he in DR. Blitzberg's back stump, man, shoot the gaps. Before game day, I always gotta take a nap. On that play, Peyton was moving like a scat pack. Frazier crack backs, Ramsey on that op pack. Metcalf caught a tutty, Kenny did a celly. Watt got a pick, Watt it got a belly. 0-6, what the heliante? Arthur Smith calling plays like his name was Bombay. CA3, Metcalf 30 with the S. When we play Renegade, say it with your chest. Oh mama, D got sacks. Pause. Then we get the flex. Heart palpitations, beating out your chest. 412 Blitzberg, yeah we still got it. Ops never say shh, but they still watching. Haters trying to take our energy. Yeah, we celebrating. We who you need to be. Real live, why they wanna be our enemies. Steeler Nation, we the best in the industry. Gang. Splash playing jig, Skaronic Elliott, AR8. Get it how you live. Still booming, all love in the Steel City. Meet me at the Lucas. Break bread with me. Point State Park. Fly birds with me. Run them views up to a couple milli. Sipping Iron City till I'm baptized. The Steeler gang known to have a good time. City of champs, so you know we got the golden eye. 2-game win streak heading to the bye.
What it is segment, Antonio Brown. Welcome to greatness. How's business? Business is booming.
Who was the best cornerback you ever played against?
I'm still looking for him.
Damn!
Do you feel like you owe anybody in the NFL an apology?
I think I owe the whole NFL apology and my past behavior.
Love me, oh baby, love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, yeah, 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 oh baby, love me, oh love me, love me, love me, love me, yeah, 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 oh baby, love me, oh love me, love me, love me, oh baby, love me.
What it is.
What it do, what it ain't, what it is, man. It's game day, man. Sorry for the technical difficulties. But it is Ravens week, man. We are very excited to be before you once again. I do not take it lightly. I do appreciate everybody for checking in, man. But yeah, man, it's Ravens week, man. I just wanted to check in and check the temperature, see how everybody feeling, and just go from there, man, because there's a lot of injuries. Well, a couple main injuries I want to talk about was Aaron Rodgers and Lamar. We don't necessarily know what Lamar, the extent of his injuries are. We just know Lamar don't look like Lamar. So, I don't know, man. Like this game could legit go either way, man. Like seriously. So, yeah. Could legit go either way. 1 second. other than that, I hope you all's day is off to a great start. In other words, I hope your day is booming. Okay, let's get that out the way. My day is off to a great start. I got a chance to do some stuff around the house, like my typical thing before the game starts. But like I said, I did want to talk about Rodgers, and there has been some fall off, but I still believe in Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about anybody else, but I still believe in Rodgers. Like, I know we only got 6 wins, but my goodness, we might not have those 6 wins without Rodgers. Like, and that's just the facts. Like, the quarterback play, from Mason this year has not been what it's been in years past. I'm kind of disappointed, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought Mason would play better than he has played, but man, it's been brutal. It's been brutal. So we need Rodgers to play, man. If Rodgers can't play, you know what I'm saying, to the standard that he was playing in the beginning of the season, we might be cooked, man. We might be cooked without that. Because if the defense can't stop anybody's rushing attacks, we're cooked. But if Rodgers definitely can't go, man, scary hours, man. Scary hours, man. And at that point, you know what I mean? Like, if we're going to have, Mason make the mistakes that a rookie quarterback makes, I would much rather have Will Howard play. Like, let the rookie go, because what is it going to hurt? You know what I mean? Get him some real reps. Get him out there on the field, almost like a Shedeur type situation. Like, all right, cool. The season has not gone the way we want it to go. All right, we're calling an audible. We're going to put the rookie in because the rookie needs to get reps. He didn't get reps in preseason, so give him some reps now if this thing goes south. But as it stands right now, we do have the ability to make a statement today and lock in on the division. Yeah, man, we need this win. If we gonna get this division, we need this win. Because if we don't, now we are a game we're a game behind Baltimore. And let's say the Bengals beat the Bills today. Now they're a game up, they're a game behind us too. And we still got 4 more weeks after this. So yeah, man, we got to pull this thing out some way, form, or fashion. We got to pull it out. We really do. I see I got a couple people on, man. Anybody want to ask a question? Anybody got anything they want to say? You know what I mean? I do like to interact. That's why I'm going live right now, to interact with viewers and see what y'all's temperature is, see how y'all feel, man. Because I'm about 50-50 on today, but I'm still gonna talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna talk. We still gonna show up. We still gonna represent. We still gonna hold it down. You know what I mean? But the team got to go out there and the team got to do what they got to do. So all we can do is root for the guys, man. I thought about going up to Baltimore for just to tailgate, if nothing else. But it's cold, bruh. Like, I ain't going up there just to tailgate, man. It's kind of cold out. But, I figured this would be doper just to jump on here and, interact. But, yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't know what Lamar's situation is. And really, I think they're going to come at us hard in the run game, which makes sense, right? The Bills did it last week. They put up a record rushing yard game against us. And that playoff game, I was there for that playoff game in Baltimore. And 220 yards or something like that. Man, that was brutal. And speaking of brutal, it's brutal that we got Derek Harmon to help with the run game, and right when we need him for these run game situations, last week the Bills with Cook, this week the Ravens with Henry, he gets hurt, and that's just bad timing, man. That is just bad timing that he got hurt when he got hurt, because man, this is when we really need him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, leading up to this, we needed him, but if we would have chose, we would have rather had him for this stretch to close out the season and make a push for the playoffs. But yeah, I don't see Lamar running too tough. You know, but I do see Derrick Henry. I see Derrick Henry having at least 100 yards today, man. I ain't gonna lie, because our run defense didn't get good until Derrick Harmon came on. That's when our run defense got good, you know, like, so I don't know, man. You know, we're gonna find out here in a few hours. We're gonna find out. To everybody traveling to the game, y'all be safe out there. It is cold, it's icy conditions, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you layer up, you feel me? Because it is cold. But yeah, as far as Aaron Rodgers go, I don't like I said, man, I don't know, man. I just think these injuries, man, they come at the wrong time, bro. Like last year, the injuries came at the wrong time, bro. You know what I'm saying? We lost GP for a couple weeks, you know what I mean? And wide receivers couldn't catch anything without GP on the field, and then GP comes back for the Christmas game, and you know, we know how that all played out, you know, but I don't know. And speaking of GP, man, the old GP is back, baby. Yes, sir. You know, and all seriousness, man, I do wish GP the best, man. He has been having a phenomenal season, man. I just wish it could have been with us. You know, I just look at what he has done for the Cowboys, and I just wish he could have had that season with us, man, like real live. We could have definitely used that to our advantage. But it just wasn't in the cards. And, you know, there's obviously like some immaturity there. By now, you've all already seen like the tweets and whatever between him and Richard Sherman when he calling him the P word, or I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube, so I didn't say it. But it's just like, bro, you cannot do that. Like, I mean, one, he was a defensive back. So, I mean, he would have been guarding you, you know, more than likely with his career and with his stats and stuff like that. He would have been lined up across from you. I think I would like to hear the opinion of someone that would have been lined up across from you. I really do, because it brings context that most people don't have. You know what I'm saying? And for him to flip out like that, and this is the first time anybody has criticized GP on a national basis, like all year. All year they've been doing nothing but showing GP love, like mad love. And the one time GP flips out, I mean, there's a certain level of immaturity there that, you know, he got to work on, especially if he want a team to give him $30 million, $35, $40 million a year. Like, nobody's going to trust you, big dog. Like, you know, you get that money, you crash out, you suspended. You know what I'm saying? You get that money, he cost them penalties on Thursday night. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I do wish GP the best, man. Shoot, before that game Thursday night, I was like, yo, I wonder if there's a reunion in store for us, because he's looking good. But yeah, nah, same GP still there. He got to work on that if he want that bag. You feel me? But yeah. So we need this win, man. We need this win. I just wanted to jump on and, you know, holler at y'all real quick, and go from there, man. What's the games today? Because I haven't even looked at all the games there is today. I just know what we doing. Yeah, so yeah, Tennessee and the Browns. Man, that might be a dub for the Browns, man. I think I'm gonna pick the Browns on that. Pitt, Baltimore. I'm picking us, but I'm picking us by like a slither. You feel me? Seattle, Atlanta. Seattle by a mile. Indy and Jacksonville. I'm gonna pick Indy.
Although Jacksonville got 8, Jacksonville's 8-4 as well, man. That has to be a surprise of the season, man. The Jaguars, wow, and they doing it without Travis Hunter. You know, you can only imagine what they're going to look like when Travis come back. New Orleans and Tampa Bay, I'm picking Tampa Bay. Denver and Vegas, picking Denver by a mile. Especially if Kenny Pickett is playing. Rams and Cardinals, I'm pick the Rams. Washington, Minnesota. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna do Minnesota. You know what I mean? Just because they're at home. And hold up, did they say Jaden Daniels was coming back for this game? I heard something crazy like that, but I don't know. If Jaden Daniels is back, I'm picking DC, man. I'm picking Washington. I'm picking the Commanders, yo. Yeah, I'm picking Commanders. If Jaden Daniels is back, I'm picking Commanders. Tennessee, Cleveland. I'm gonna pick Cleveland for this. Cam Ward versus Shador. I think that might be a good game to watch. Because two rookies, you know, and they came out, you know what I'm saying, college-wise, they was two of the leading candidates, you know what I'm saying, as far as the quarterback position. So, yeah, I think I want to check that one out. At least keep an eye on it. I can't really watch it because we're playing, but I will keep an eye on it. Miami and the Jets, I'm going to pick Miami. We play them next week, so I ain't going to lie. It'll be dope for them to lose today. And then they come into our house next week and they lose next week. So that would be good for us. Cincy and Buffalo. I think I'm going to pick Buffalo on this. I kind of don't want to because that would kind of keep Buffalo at bay. You know what I mean? So I don't root for the Bengals, but we kind of need the Bengals to win that game, and we got to win our game. That's how that needs to go. And then Chicago and Green Bay, I'm going to pick. I think I'm going to pick Green Bay. You know, they've had a couple like weird losses, but Green Bay is still a good team. I think they're trying to find their way as well. So yeah, I mean, they basically got the same record as the Bears. The Bears are hot, but that division stuff can go either way, and Green Bay is at home. So yeah, that's going to be a game I'm definitely going to lock in on when our game goes off. And then for the Sunday night matchup, you got the Texans and the Chiefs. Yeah, I don't know, man. I would love for the Chiefs to lose. But it seemed like the Chiefs are just around. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll just go from there. But I'm gonna pick the Texans on this. I'm gonna go out on a limb and pick the Texans. Monday Night Football, Eagles and Chargers. I'm gonna pick the Eagles. I got them bouncing back this week. You know what I mean? So they bouncing back. So yeah, we're gonna see what they got going on. But yeah, I saw Prime and went to the Browns facility. Seems like Prime is around a lot more. I guess as college football is coming down to a close. And I think it's dope. You know what I mean? He's in the house supporting his son. The Browns allow him to be in the house to support his son. And in the midst of all that, I'm sure he's giving nuggets and just advice, especially to the DBs and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's good for those guys, man. That's really good for those guys. But I wanted to I found this video. I wanted to play this little video real quick. 1 second.
I just told him he didn't care about that type of stuff.
I feel like you don't see that. Yeah, that's normal to me. That ain't normal. There's normal action. I like it.
I just told him he didn't care about that type of stuff.
I feel like you don't see that. Yeah, that's normal to me. That ain't normal. There's normal action. I like it. That's my son. That's my son.
Hey, man, Prime got on that Frank Lucas, man. He got on that across 110th Street, that Bobby Womack. You feel me? I think it's dope he's in the facility. You know what I'm saying? And that graphic is fire. I can't lie. That graphic is fire. Kudos to whoever made that, because that joint is fire. And I saw Deshaun Watson was practicing this week, so I was kind of thinking that Shedeur was going to get the backseat treatment again. It's like, man, it's like the final ball stage. He gotta defeat all the quarterbacks before he sees the field, but he is starting today. And you know, it's like a 50-50 chance that Watson even sees the field. I mean, if they win today, depending on how all these games go, the Browns might even have a shot if they went out, because AFC is dragging. Like, we are dragging this year, man. And it's really crazy because, you know, I was just bragging a couple years ago that AFC North, toughest division in the league. You know, we got all our teams in the playoffs. I can't speak for nobody else. You know what I mean? Like, we've looked so good for so long. You know what I mean? With the exception of the Browns. But even the Browns got in the playoffs a couple years ago. All teams were in the playoffs a couple years ago. And, yeah, man, it's one of those weird things where any coach in the AFC North, I mean, if Tomlin is on the hot seat, I don't think Tomlin goes nowhere. But if he is on the hot seat, I'm telling you right now, any coach in the AFC North can get replaced, because people tired of Stefanski. You know what I'm saying? My man over in Cincy, he's dealing with a Joe Burrow situation, but when has anybody cared about injuries? You know what I mean? Like, coaches get fired all the time and their team is injured. So who else? Harbaugh in Baltimore. Baltimore, beginning of the season, well, especially when they was like 1-4, 1-5, or whatever it was, they was calling for his head. You know, people was crashing out. You know, telling Harbaugh to get out of town too. So, and then now with Tomlin, you got fire Tomlin chance, and you know, all these rumors are starting, and you know, I just don't think it's good when rumors start. I just don't think it's good. I don't think it's good at all. That's when you really know it's like that slow, like downward spiral. Yeah, that's where we are right now. But like we talked about in the break room, we had Matt Light Comedy over in the break room on Friday. We do break room podcasts on Mondays and Fridays. We had Matt over in there, and you know, we was talking about how winning cures all. Winning cures all. You know, let's say it's this miraculous thing where we win a couple games down the stretch, we end up first place in the and win the division, get a playoff win, you know, depending on, you know what I'm saying, get a playoff win or two, and yeah, that changes a lot of people's mindsets, you know, because like I tell people, man, we're not looking for a Super Bowl every year. That's unrealistic. You know what I mean? We don't have a team built like that. We have a win now team, and then once this team is done, they've been doing these like semi-rebuilds, these quick rebuilds, you know what I'm saying, with the quick set concrete. That's what we've been doing, you know what I'm saying, but it doesn't appear to be working. So I think if we win, like we talked about in the break room, winning cures all, man. Like, seriously, you know, and you know, for the sake of the fans, you know, I'm worried about the fans. Okay, these guys are making millions of dollars. You know, I would love for our fan base to be able to celebrate a playoff win, man. Just, if we're gonna be in the playoffs anyway, we might as well win one or two, or just see what happens. It's a different dance once you get up in there, man. Like, all you gotta do is just get to the dance, and anything can happen. And who knows, man? We might catch lightning in a bottle, and Rodgers can run the table, man, and do something crazy, man. But we need our wide receivers to catch the ball, to get separation, what he's asking for them to do. They should have better chemistry than what they have shown us that they have. So I would love, you know what I'm saying, for us to catch lightning in the bottle and just go from there. Seriously. What else? Oh, Roman Wilson. Which brings me to Roman Wilson, man. I was watching some film on Roman Wilson, and Roman Wilson has been open on a couple plays. They just miss him. You know, and Roman Wilson has looked really good when Rodgers go into that scramble mode. You know, Roman Wilson has been getting some separation and getting open. So I don't know why they don't see him and why they don't look for him. You know, and that was the thing I liked about Mason. When Mason came in, I think that was the Bengals. When he came in versus the Bengals, everybody was getting the football. He was spreading it out. Everybody was getting love. And, you know, that went away because the complaint was, oh, Aaron Rodgers, he's just looking for DK. And which was true. I mean, every quarterback has their guy, but there are other guys open. Calvin Austin, that's my guy. He hasn't looked right since he got hurt over in Dublin. I don't even know what's going on with him, you know. So, and then Skoranek, you know, I thought Skoranek would have had a couple more plays, especially the way the season started. Our first touchdown was with Ben Skoranek. Like, why are we not using him more? Why are we not using Mount Washington more? You know, why are we not using Pat Freiermuth more? They're using Jonnu Smith more than Pat Freiermuth. I don't understand that. I don't get that. Pat is a good enough route runner to be featured. He showed that in the Bengals game in Cincy. He's good enough to be featured. They're just not using him. So I don't know. But, you know, this is going to wrap up my time here for now. I didn't want to hold you all too long. Just wanted to get on and chop it up. Hope the boys get a dub, man. We need this dub, man. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We need this win. If we going to even have a chance to win the division, we need this win. Baltimore left the door open for us, but I can't expect them to leave the door open for us again. And that's one thing I've always said. I said, man, like, you can never count Baltimore out. You know, think of the years when we were like leading in the division or leading in the conference, and Baltimore looked like they wasn't even gonna make the playoffs, and somehow they squeeze in and get a wild card game and it be against us or something like that. And it's just like, wow, like, they have a lot of relentlessness over there, and truthfully, it's respect at the end of the day when it comes to Baltimore. Like Big Ben said, it's a respectful hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are some franchises out there where we don't rock with them at all. We don't care, you know what I'm saying, anything about them. But the Ravens are always around, you know, and so you have to always give them that respect, you know what I'm saying? You have to always give them that attention, because, you know, if you don't, that's how you know, don't ever underestimate anybody in a fight. That's the first way to lose. So, but yeah, man, here we go, Steelers, here we go. Hope we get this dub. I hope everything out on that field looks good. You know, I hope they make adjustments in the second half. You know, everything we be complaining about, you know what I'm saying? I hope that they come out ready, man, because I know Baltimore's going to be fired up. You know what I'm saying? They probably going to bring out Ray Lewis and T-Sizzle, and you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, man. Yeah, so I'm going to holler at y'all on the next one, man. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. And I'm going to catch y'all. I'll probably jump on like post-game or something like that. But y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. I'm going to holler at you. Peace.
Booming in the evening, booming in the morning, 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 booming. booming in the evening, booming in the morning, 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 booming in the evening, booming in the